Our top story tonight, the city of Syracuse may start to recognize Indigenous Peoples Day instead of Columbus Day. I'm Connor Federico.
And I'm Melissa Candiotti. While Syracuse University has celebrated Indigenous Peoples Day for 2 years now, the city of Syracuse still recognized yesterday's national holiday as Columbus Day.
The city of Syracuse votes tomorrow night to change the recognition of Columbus Day to Indigenous Peoples Day. CitrusTV reporter Byron Tollefson is here in studio to explain the latest in the controversy.
Columbus Day has been a federal holiday in the U.S. for nearly a century. Traditionally, there's a ceremony at a Columbus monument in downtown Syracuse, but this year, that didn't happen. The city of Syracuse still recognizes Columbus Day, and a statue remains downtown in Columbus Circle. However, not everyone is happy with the statue's placement. Members of the Neighbors of the Onondaga Nation protested there yesterday, and the organization's leader says the statue is a clear reminder of genocide and racism. Here at Syracuse University, students celebrated Indigenous Peoples Day for the second year in a row. Local Indigenous people say the fight goes way beyond just Columbus. They're trying to preserve their land and culture, as well as stop discrimination. Regina Jones is the assistant director of the Native Students Organization, and she also says there's more important issues than just Columbus.
It's about our survival. I mean, throughout war and genocide in the boarding schools.
A panel at the Hall of Languages dove deeper into some of these issues. The 4 speakers included Indigenous students and professors. They say that the U.S. government is violating treaties and wrongfully taking native land. They also say their culture is being threatened, with projects like the Dakota Access Pipeline constructed over sacred places. Diane Weiner is an ally to the cause, and she attended the event.
The Indigenous peoples in this city and in this community and in this campus are not vanishing, and if they do vanish, it's because of oppression, and that we can't be idly watching that occur.
The Syracuse School Board votes tomorrow whether the city will replace it with Indigenous Peoples Day. If the vote passes, the district will no longer acknowledge the holiday starting next year.
Byron, outside of the city of Syracuse, to what extent is Indigenous Peoples Day being celebrated?
So you already have 4 states across the board that don't recognize Columbus Day. You've got Alaska, Hawaii, Oregon, and South Dakota. But what's more important here is the recent uptick of cities that do support Indigenous Peoples Day. Over the last 3 years, you have 60 cities that have come out and supported Indigenous Peoples Day. It's the new national holiday there. And just last week, you have Salt Lake City and Los Angeles joining them. On the other hand, just yesterday, New York City had its 75th anniversary of a celebration to promote Columbus Day, and you had 35,000 people participating, so it goes both ways.
Wow, and how likely is it that the Syracuse School Board is going to vote to recognize that day?
Well, Syracuse.com actually did a poll yesterday where they asked that same question, and they surveyed 6,000 people, and 58% of the respondents said no, we don't want to get rid of Columbus Day. So there's definitely a stark divide on this issue. Personally, I feel that it will pass because the university set a model on this just in 2016 where they made it a national holiday. However, it's very split both ways, so it remains to be seen.
Thank you, Byron.